What is up, everybody? My name is Watchmaker, and welcome back to another survival Minecraft video. We're here in the modded world, of course, and if you see what I have behind me, that is what we're going to be doing today. If you have any idea from watching my Twitch world, I have decided that I need a villager trading hall. And I've also decided that I'm going to be using this pit, this giant cave system that I have down here, to build most of my base. And I think one of the centerpieces is going to be the villager trading hall. And I kind of have it spread out here, and we're going to see what we're going to be able to do to actually get that complete tonight. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I will, of course, show you my progress along the way, and hopefully we can get this done. Let's go. Let's start with a bucket clutch. Nope. Ow. Okay, let's try again. There we go. I got it that time. Okay, so the goal is to use basically the same materials that I used for my house up on the surface, but to maybe play around with the way that they're cut a little bit, or to add a little bit of extra detail, maybe using the shale. The polished sail pillar is what we used upstairs, and maybe we can continue using that, but make it a little wider. Maybe we can do something with the many different types of granite that we have as well. I'm going to play around with it a little bit. We'll see what we end up coming up with. I kind of have an idea in my head. I want to go with something that's like, that has like a dome on the top of it, and like maybe like a little pillar. Something that's kind of a more classic style. I've never built in that style before, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to get started. Let's just experiment a little bit and see what happens. Okay, first little tiny bit, we've got ourselves a pillar made out of the shale here with the walnut as some steps. I feel like it needs a little bit of something. I am going to go ahead and try to add some walnut logs, maybe just at the bottom. And I'm wondering if that'll give me a little bit more texture. So let's give it a shot. Okay, so the walnut logs, yeah, it adds the color that I want, I think, to the bottom, but I need a little bit more texture. I think maybe we can try some trapdoors. Okay, the trapdoors I think are definitely giving me what I want. It's got a little bit more texture, and it's got a little bit of a different color going vertical. So I think that we're going to stick with that, and I'll just copy that over on the other three corners right now. We'll worry about the top when we get to the top. Okay, so we've got our pillars in, and next, of course, comes the walls. Upstairs, the walls are made of granite. I think I'm going to stick with the granite for the walls, but maybe I'll play around with the texture a little bit and see if I can't make it a little bit more interesting than just some siding. So I think I'm going to stick with this granite scheme here. I'm going to use mostly the layered granite for the long parts of the walls. I'm going to use the what is this called? The cut granite, in order to maybe break up the lines in the layered granite. And then the polished cut granite looks like it gives seams on all sides. So I think where it makes sense to have some kind of reinforcement on the walls, I'll add this in because I think it'll end up looking a little bit more solid if I add that kind of granite in. So let's get started. Let's play around with it a little bit. We'll see what we come up with. Okay, so far, this is actually looking pretty good, I'd say. I like that I can break up the texture of one granite with a different kind of granite. And I'm trying to figure out just like some little design elements here and there. I did, however, run into a little bit of a problem. I did collect a good amount of granite, but believe it or not, I'm already basically out. Like the stuff that I have in my inventory is all that I have left. So yeah, I didn't realize how big of a project this was. I have multiple stacks of granite just poured into this one wall and it's not even done. I don't want to spend a whole ton of time digging up more granite so that I can get this episode to have a complete building. So what I might do is I might focus specifically on this one wall and make this as detailed and nice looking as possible tonight. And then maybe on some streams over the weekend, I will finish up either the rest of the building or I'll gather the materials so that I can finish up the building in the next episode. Let me know in the comments what you'd prefer. I will hopefully get enough comments before the weekend that I can make a decision. But in the meantime, I actually do have a little bit of a clip that I put together from my Twitch stream. It was me diving into a crypt. And yeah, it was exciting. It was fun. Have a look. All right, so here we go. Whatever this place is, I hope it doesn't kill me. All right, we've got zombies. A lot of zombies. Guys. Calm down. Oh, whoa. Jeez, okay. You have a backpack on. You have a lot of HP. And you're playing music. Jeez. Oh, there's a bunch of skeletons down here. Oh no. There's another one. Oh, there's two? Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna try to run past them. Oh. Okay, good. That guy's down. Woo! Hey. Hey, how's it going? It must be above me, because I don't see him down here. Oh, jeez! What the? Oh, no, don't kill me. Oh! Jeez, what the heck? No! That's so many baby zombies. One of them had an axe. That could have been like an easy death. Okay. No! Come on, guys. I mean, I don't know how long that took, but just wow. Welcome back. I hope you guys really enjoyed that clip. If you did, make sure to drop over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/watchmiker, and give me a follow. I go live every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just make sure to drop in and tell them YouTube sent you. Anyway, I have been busy with the wall. I think that I'm happy with the general look of the wall itself. I kind of want to move on to actual detailing of the wall itself with, you know, maybe some 3D elements, add in the door because, you know, it needs a door and I think that it's going to be on this wall. So I'm going to do that and yeah, hopefully it turns out pretty well. Okay, so far so good, I think. We have a nice big door with some trapdoors as some accents. We've also got our pillars that we kind of copied over from the corners, but we have them next to the door. I think they're in a good position to kind of frame the door nicely without appearing like they're too close. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Always appreciate some feedback because I'm kind of new to this whole thing, and hopefully you guys like it. Let's continue. Okay, so a little bit of an update. I am cutting out the windows for the walls, and I am looking back and forth to try to see which way I want to actually go. This is more uniform, and everything is the same. This has two thin windows on the side and one big window in the middle. I'm kind of leaning towards this one because while I think this window is a little bit big, I think I can cover it up with some stuff to make it shrink a little tiny bit. So I think that looks a little bit better because it's a little bit more interesting than just three lines going down. So I think I'm going to give this one a try. Now with the windows cut out, I need to figure out what windows I'm actually going to be putting in. I did have a few ideas, but I went ahead and looked in my inventory here. I used the mod that can bring up all the stuff that can be made. And yeah, there's a few different kinds of windows that could actually be made. There's the acacia window pane and the acacia window. I could give those a try. I could also stick with walnut and do like a walnut window or a walnut pane, wherever that is. There it is. I could also do some fun little designs like the warped window pane. I think that might actually look nice in some areas. I could give that a shot. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is maybe just play around with it a little and we'll see what we come up with. All right, third attempt. Ooh, 2 out of 3. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with doing some panes so that I can have a little bit more texture. And I decided to go for walnut window panes. Try saying that 3 times fast. So that I can have it kind of look like they open and close from the top and bottom. Kind of like an old building would, I think. So I think that would add a little bit more detail as well. I'm going to try to figure it out with the big windows because I don't think doing it all like this straight across is going to work out right. But we'll see what we come up with. Okay, yeah, so I think that the windows ended up turning out pretty nice. The walnut adds a decent amount of accent and kind of breaks up the squareness of everything, so that's good. Still need a little bit more detail though. I think I need some arches maybe going over each of these windows and also maybe a little over the door. Just a little bit more detailing to do before we can call it a day on the wall of our future villager trading hall. So let's put those arches on and see how they turn out. Okay, so we have the arches on our windows and over our door. I think that they turned out pretty nicely. Might be a little bit thin on the top here. Maybe I'll play around with it in the future. But for right now, it looks pretty darn good. I switched over from the tough to the walnut for the door itself just to give it a little bit of difference so that it feels like a different space. I didn't want to carry everything over from the walls directly to the door. I didn't want to just copy everything. So hopefully this all turned out very nicely. I hope you guys like it, but that is where I think I'm going to leave it tonight. Unfortunately, I just keep running out of time. I had so many materials and I didn't realize how quickly I would run through this. Um, I'm still learning, so now I've kind of got a better grasp of just how many materials that I need. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like button. If you really loved this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Drop in and see me on Twitch or see me next week over here on YouTube. My name has been Watchmaker, and have a wonderful rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Bye.